If you're thinking to improve this language at the same time, if you are wondering what habits you must adopt to improve this language, then today's video is going to be helpful for you. So without skipping this video, be with me till the end of this video. Actually, when I was improving this language at that time, I had adopted few habits, but I just want you to adopt those habits which helped me a lot to improve this language. First habit was affirmation. Affirmations helped me a lot to improve this language. Actually, that affirmation was so positive and pushed me ahead to improve this language. That affirmation was, I am fluent English speaker. Every day after getting up, immediately I uttered this affirmation at least for 3-4 times again and again. And in a day, even all the time, whenever I got disappointed and whenever I felt like now this time to give up, at that time I uttered this affirmation. This affirmation helped me a lot. Believe me and please try this affirmation. Actually, I had watched somewhere that affirmations also help you to achieve your goals, and I thought let's try this method even, and at that time I adopted that habit, and believe me, I continued uttering this affirmation at least for a year, and today, as you can see, I am able to speak this language. Second habit was to read same passage, same text again and again. Actually, when I was improving this language at that time, I had no books. At that time, I had just completed my graduation. When I was looking for books and was thinking to buy some books at that time, I got a book. It was an English book and it was 12th standards book. It was my brother's book and I thought to read that book. And when I started to read that book, I was fascinated by all chapters because there were some chapters which were written by Indian authors. There were 4 chapters, and only those chapters I read again and again. And believe me, I still have that book. If you see that book, you would laugh because I have made that book so messy. Actually, while improving this language, whenever I read that book, and whenever I came across those words which I was unfamiliar of at that time, I immediately underlined all those words and tried to learn those words. And just because of that, it has become so messy right now. If you want to see that book, then I would love to show you that book, but in another video. And I just want you that if you're thinking you have no money to spend on your books and other things, then do not worry. If you have any one book, English book, and if there are some chapters which are written by Indian authors, then they are going to be helpful for all of you. But you just need to do one thing, that is read those chapters again and again. For few days, take one paragraph, single paragraph, not more than that. Actually, when we read something at that time, when we are not able to get that thing, so we feel bored. And just because of that, we oftentimes think that let's leave it. Just because of that, I am saying you take a small paragraph and read it again and again. And while reading, make sure that you are underlying all those words which you are unaware of and try to learn. After learning, make sure that you are using all those words in your daily life and try to make small sentences. Third habit is before going to bed, make sure that you are revising all those words, all those sentences which you have learned today. Actually, when I was improving this language, all the time whenever I went to bed at that time, I always revised all those words and tried to make sentences. And that's how I improved my vocabulary even. These 3 habits helped me a lot to improve this language. If you liked any one of it, please try to adopt it and start improving your spoken English. These habits, uttering affirmations, reading, revising all those things which we learned will definitely help you to improve this language. Actually, this language is very simple. You just need some urge to improve this language and you have to do it with some dedication. And believe me, you can easily improve this language. Thank you for watching my video.